Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's scary, it's gonna make the opponent cry, terrifically terrifying Trapjaw Tyrant dinosaur action. Woo! Hopefully, cross your fingers that things don't crap out like they did. Wow, that was very strange. I think it's because I updated my driver on my computer and then I didn't restart it and whatever. It just Mono Black Devotion. I was probably facing a losing battle anyways, but it just shut off. Hopefully everything is solved. Everything looks pretty good so far. I just realized I have to turn on the little KO dino that I have in the bottom left hand corner there, but we'll get right into the action. Yes, hello Five Ways, happy Friday everybody else watching right now or whenever it is, whatever day it is, if you're watching this later on. Hopefully you've had a good weekend, will have a good weekend, but it's time to revisit Trapjaw Tyrant. For anybody that isn't aware, 3 and 2 white, enrage when it is dealt damage, exile target creature an opponent controls until Trapjaw Tyrant leaves the battlefield. Now that can be kind of scary. Of course you can exile any creature, doesn't matter how big. Lovely stuff. Emrakul, all the things. It's going to be very nice, I think. Of course, enrage dinos, you want stuff that pings them. And if you're watching the past few nights, which many of you were, Forerunner of the Empire, Naya time, yes. And previously, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I wasn't using Forerunner. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I didn't read quite right. But when I was using Trapjaw. So I think this definitely is going to feel better. Naturally, Forerunner has been fantastic. Sweeping all the little creatures. 1 damage if we can play 2 dinos in a turn. Of course, 2 damage. But you add on Trapjaw. We sweep the little stuff. We gobble up the big stuff. And they might have nothing left. But they will target this with removal. That's for sure. And they'll just shrug their shoulders when we save it with Tyvar stand. I'm going all in on protection. It's kind of like protect the Trapjaw or whatever needs it in that moment. X and a green. Creature gets +X/+X. Hexproof and indestructible. A lot of times it is going to be X for 0. Just a green, instant speed. Trapjaw sticks around. Oh, it is putting in work. I didn't set up my second monitor, no. Didn't do a whole lot. I actually fell asleep. Mostly, yeah. I was tired. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll figure it out eventually. It's sitting on the bed right behind me. Behind the curtain. That you don't know is a curtain. Naps are good too, yeah. I might have one tomorrow. We'll see. Or maybe do an afternoon stream. I don't know. With my daughter. She'll sit on the bed. Probably make an appearance here and there. Would be nice to do that. Maybe on the weekends. But Tyvar's stand, just in general, might finish off the opponent. You're attacking with something big. The opponent saves their removal for the biggest thing that is going to hit them. Then you play this, they live, and they might be bigger, but mostly protect Trapjaw and continuing on with the protection theme. I don't know. This is certainly going all in. I think I have enough creatures and I have enough stuff that deals with the opponent's stuff that I really want that protection, and this actually is quite useful. The opponent might not have removal themselves, but of course Forerunner pinging each creature. Maybe I've played Forerunner and I also want to play a dino and I want to use Forerunner's ability to ping, but Marauding Raptor in that same turn has dealt 2 damage to Forerunner. If I use its ability once, Forerunner goes down. So I go into full control. You have to go into full control to give yourself a chance to respond to this trigger. Then you get to play Heroic Intervention before anything bad happens, especially if you have 2 Maraudings. That could be quite nice as well. Really, really gross. 2 Maraudings and a Forerunner. Then you play this. That's going to be 3 pings, 3 creatures exiled, then you get to attack potentially. Everything has indestructible. Maybe you've taken out a bunch of stuff with Forerunner pings and exiled stuff with Trapjaw. Then you cast Heroic Intervention, you attack with literally everything. Nobody is going to block Trapjaw because it's indestructible, but they may not want to take 5 damage. But if they block, a creature goes down, and another creature gets exiled. So they're caught between a rock and a hard place. Raging Swordtooth as well is going to be nice. Oh! Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Some good sales in the store. Still, they haven't gotten the alternate art game day promo. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. Yeah, one day. But keep your eyes open, especially if mostly all you catch is the gems deal. I'm almost there for the next Mastery Pass. It's not going to be this current one for Lord of the Rings. Maybe Wilds of Eldraine coming up in a month or two. We'll see. But the gems. Converting gold into gems, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Oh, victory, yes. Caverns of Ixalan, gonna be fantastic. Almost as fantastic as exiling. Lots of stuff. Previously, when I went with Naya, Trapjaw Tyrant was 3. I think it was 3 copies, might be 2. I want 04. I want to see it as much. Maybe I have one out. I play a second one. That triggers Forerunner. Good stuff. I get 2 pings. Boom. Exile. I think the field should be clear. I deal 2 damage to everything, potentially. Blood Tithe Harvester. Mayhem Devil also is going to be a pain. I've been facing a little bit more Rakdos Sacrifice, and going along with that, we've got Brotherhood's End. I want to smoke them. Oh. I might do the pre-release myself, huh? Maybe make some videos of it, at least open up a collector booster box of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Definitely. Yeah, that's going to do the trick. Kind of like Brotherhood's End, doing the trick against Rakdos Sacrifice. There may be enough removal. There may be. With the Forerunner pings, Trapjaw exiling, I just want to really drive that matchup home. Smoke them. Take out the Mayhem Devil and every creature below it. That's the game plan. I'm not going to cut any actual removal when I do that. I'll maybe do Tyvar's Stand, trim that, bring in the 4 Brotherhoods, just absolutely decimate anything with creatures. A box, ooh, yeah. Yeah, just a giant pack opening. Maybe I need more coffee, possibly more sleep, but I'm quite excited. The game plan is simple. There is no Otepic Huntmaster, which you guys might be crying, shedding a tear. I know I shed a tear for that, but it didn't feel like, maybe not quite right. It's not like I'm planning to go super aggressive with this list. Lots of dinos for 3 and 4. I just want to kind of control everything. Get this down to exile, this to sweep, and then smoke them. So I thought, maybe I can just cut Huntmaster altogether. Sometimes Huntmaster does often go down with the Forerunner pings. I played 2 dinos in a turn. Huntmaster is dealt 2 damage. It's not fun. So I felt, I'm just going to bring in more protection with Heroic Intervention in place of Huntmaster. Very different stuff, of course, but I think that is going to feel a little bit better. And Huntmaster, of course, dies to a lot of things, as I know, but that does not scare me away from using Huntmaster. Oh, it is a staple. It is. Of course, Brotherhood's End, that could naturally take out Huntmaster, and I may have switched Huntmaster out for that. Why did I click? I clicked it. I need another Brotherhood's End. I always do that. Oh, brother. Not sure why I'm covering my mouth, but yeah. Mana base wise, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. 22 lands, as I often like. Plenty of ramp, of course, with Marauding, Thunderherd Migration, grabbing a basic stable. That's the name of the game. Topiary Stomper as well. 1 plains, 3 mountain, 4 forest, a total of 8 basic lands, which I tend to like when there is 8 things that grab a basic. I could up it to maybe 10, but definitely the single planes. If you're doing something like this, the splash where the card that's requiring that splashed color is a few turns later, just get that planes. Of course, it is a dinosaur, so that makes it even easier for adding that third color with Secluded Courtyard, at least. But of course, I need some red and stuff mixed in there for whenever I do bring in Brotherhood's End. So I was not going to use Unclaimed Territory, the worst version of Secluded Courtyard. Yeah, we just name a dino, tap for a mana of any color. We only need to see a Secluded Courtyard, a Jetmir's Garden, and then planes, which Thunderherd Migration or Topiary Stomper. Keep in mind, in a pinch, if we desperately need it, boom, we grab it, we're set. 6 lands other than the planes, I think, is going to be enough. We'll see. I might have to up it just a little bit, but feels about right. 6 things, you should roughly expect to see one of these 6 by the time you need to cast Trapjaw. It's not like it's coming down turn 3, maybe turn 4 if everything has aligned perfectly. But yeah, by turn 4 I would hope to see one of these 6 cards. Well, that's the plan. Sideboard wise, Reckless Rage, I want instant speed interaction. Ping Trapjaw, exile something, the 4 damage takes out something else, hopefully that's the case. But just something where I can exile Worldspine Wurm. Excuse me. Boom. Think about this. You exile the Worldspine Wurm for a red. Boom. This massive 30/30 trample haste, and it just disappears. My goodness. That is good. Yes, always continuously looking at it. And, of course, you guys know this, but anybody else watching, 400, maybe just over 400 live streams, separate videos. You can go back, enjoy the painful moments, the not so great moments, and the good moments. But yeah, at least get inspiration. It is always nice. I look back once in a while to get that perspective, get the creative juices flowing, learn what definitely didn't work and what was just a loss, simply because, again, there's not much you can do. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's nice doing one thing. It's not for everybody, that's understandable. Variety is the spice of life, but dinos are the spice of my life whenever I'm playing Magic the Gathering. So, Reckless Rage, instant speed interaction. If you've played dinos, you've probably played this. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely. Shifting Ceratops, now I want it in against control and all that stuff. Blue-based spirits, potentially. Brotherhood's End, like I talked about, and yeah, just Tranquil Throwback. We'll see how it goes. I might switch this up for, I don't know, maybe Back to Nature, destroying all enchantments for 1 and a green, instant speed. Lovely stuff. But I also wanted a dino. It's a thing with nice enter the battlefield effects, and of course turning on Forerunner, pinging stuff. Might ping Trapjaw, exile more things, exile the graveyard, exile or destroy an artifact or enchantment. Yeah, alright, I say we jump into it, get her done, have some fun. Oh man, this could be quite gross. I've had quite a few games where it was like helpless, but I want to make Rakdos Sacrifice feel helpless for sure. Maybe the fact I talked about it so much, I won't face it at all. It's just going to be mono green Devotion, a sea of mono green, which I haven't actually faced in days, which is pretty crazy stuff. Corian. Ugh. Oh. Well, what a way to start. You never know. I mean, there's a good chance I'd see Thunderherd Migration, Marauding Raptor, Topiary Stomper. Rough. Yeah, please no mono white. I'm going to try one mulligan. I'm tempted to give it a go because I am on the draw, so I have one more chance to see one of those cheap things. Oh, ooh, I should have listened to my gut. Nuts. You got to do that combination, the guy and the nut falling on his head. Oof is right. Well, I'm definitely, okay. We got something. Very good stuff. Got to play it safe, I think. Sending Trapjaw to the bottom. I do have 2 sources of white with Jetmir's and Secluded Courtyard, though, which is good. You know what? I'm going to send the Forest. Forest and Trapjaw. Nah. Let's play it safe. Keep all 4 lands in there, just in case maybe they can interrupt Topiary Stomper. You never know. Well, it's not mono-white humans, so that is a positive. Mono-red burn, aggro. Izzet. They foretold something, and that makes me very, very suspicious. However, things are looking pretty good. We've got Marauding. I think there's hopefully there's a good chance it survives at least 1 turn so that I can ping Ripjaw here. We have enough lands now. Red pasta time, yeah. Get the sauce. Marinara. Ooh. I should make a pasta commercial. I should make all kinds of commercials, really. Yeah, one day. Meatballs. Parmesan cheese. I should practice some different voices too. That'd be nice. Elevate it a little bit. Oh, anything works. Arfie. I've heard some people say Alfie, but no, that isn't our Arfie. Tarzan. Either one works. I'm having a good time, so hopefully you guys are having a good time. And it's nice to see Tyvar stand. We get to protect whatever they try to do to something, to someone. But I think we probably got them here. They're stumbling in the land department. Prime Minister. Oh, I always wanted to, well, I thought about being Prime Minister or a politician, but to get to the top, you have to be in the pocket of too much stuff. You can't go to the top and just do good, sensible things. Everybody's got a worm in your ear, and it's not a good time. Turn on Topiary Stomper. Might as well. Get to 7 lands. Lock this up, and yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. It wasn't looking too good. We mulliganed twice against what appears to be mono red. Could be Rakdos, and they just got really, really messed up. No worms, only dinos. Well, it's something with little creatures. It could be mono red mid-range-ish. I could basically keep everything as it is. Brotherhood's End, Reckless Rage, perhaps. Heroic Intervention. I don't think we're going to need it quite as much. I'd rather Reckless Rage, maybe a few big creatures. I still have 5 things to protect. Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, no. It was probably something wacky. We'll see. We'll watch that turn 1 Swamp, Thoughtseize. Certainly we've seen a lot of wacky stuff over the nights here, recently especially. I go back to that mono blue wizard class. Oh, is it? Okay, now we know what it is. Okay, wow. Interesting. Is it going to be Indomitable Creativity, which we have a fantastic out against? We're going to exile that Worldspine Wurm, and we're going to make him cry, shed a tear. Of course, Thunderherd Migration, Topiary Stomper, we'll get there. Possibly Marauding and Topiary, but of course Thunderherd is a whole heck of a lot more stable than the Huntmaster that I might have used. Do I want to go plains? Do I need more? I'll go with the Forest. The Topiary Stompers can grab the plains anyways. I don't have a Trapjaw yet, so it's not like I need that source of white. But that's what we could do. Hopefully it's just Fable, and I can go Marauding plus Topiary next turn. Super ramp. Oh boy. Oh boy. They say we have a thing. Now, can they do something? Well, we're about to find out. Nothing for one, really. Maybe killing Topiary Stomper. I hope they do that, because we've already got the benefit. For the same cost as Thunderherd Migration, we get a basic land. Love it. We get to 7 next turn, with the land for the turn plus the Topiary. Oh, it is. It is 5 ways, absolutely. I got 2 of them. Maybe it saw it coming. For 1 in the blue, counter target spell. They're ready and waiting for whatever I do. Oh, okay. I told you. What did I say? We've seen a lot of stuff that, well, I didn't expect. Izzet Giants Tribal. Wow. That's pretty cool. This is also going to be pretty cool. Sadly, it used the Secluded Courtyard for Marauding. It really should have used the red. Then I would have had technically 4 sources of green. Now I'm only left with 1 from the Karplusan Forest. Well, that's alright. And we'll get it done. Thunderherd Migration. Pay that 1. Super ramp. We still get to turn on Topiary Stomper, which is perfectly alright. Yeah, then I'll just attack. I don't care what Quakebringer trades with. It is very interesting. I guess you could say I face the dinosaur mirror match more than this. I don't remember the last time I faced this. And technically, dinosaurs are more common than it. Of course, they have lots of big beaters. If we see a Trapjaw Tyrant at any time and they can't take it out, we would get 2 pings with those Maraudings. But I'm going to break the Marauding Raptor lock. If they attack with anything big, use this 1 Marauding, block, it dies. But now we don't have 4 damage dealt to whatever creature enters the battlefield. Would be nice to save Topiary Stomper, possibly. Yes, Giants are very cool. I'm not super familiar with them. They have some sweepers. There's one Saga based, I think. Interesting. It feels like we have it locked up. Oh my goodness, especially with that Regisaur Alpha. Supercharge the Maraudings, that's got to be it. But you never know. They have 2 red up. They could do something with that. Make Marauding so big that even just 1 Marauding connecting is almost enough to just take them out right there. That's fine. For 2, I searched for a basic and I got 4 power onto the board. Decent. Oh, we'll see. Okay. Ooh, got him. Okay. What a way to start. It's kind of like those elves that I faced with the Forerunner, where I was on the draw, I think, in game 1. I beat the elves in 2. Crazy. Yeah. That was fun. Rakdos coming up. I think we've scared away Rakdos Sacrifice, at least with all the potential pain that I can deal to him. The algorithm has seen my deck and they're like, oh, that is just nasty. I'm not going to send a Rakdos Sacrifice player against Tarzan's dinos. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. I mean, this hand is potentially a dream. Ah, we've got actual Izzet. This could be... Izzet creativity. See how it goes. Well, nothing to play. I think Heroic Intervention is going to come in handy. Pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely creativity. 100%. They don't have a source of blue. At least they can't counter Topiary Stomper. We get our second source of white for Trapjaw Tyrant whenever we do play it. Now I may just play the other Topiary Stomper next turn. I'll have 2 left up for Heroic Intervention to, maybe save some of them if we're not dead at that point already. Oh yes, absolutely. Some people think Atraxa is better than the Worldspine Wurm and Xenagos combo. Just normally in Pioneer, but well, we have something that can deal with it, which is going to be pretty funny if it happens. However, they can't counter anything. I can't protect Forerunner, and I definitely want to protect Forerunner. I'm just going to go with Topiary. Continue the ramping. We'll get to 6 lands. We'll be at 7 next turn. Definitely with this Karplusan Forest. I think it feels quite a bit better. Or we may just be dead next turn. We'll see. They'll make, yes, unexpected windfall. Make some treasures, do the thing. So we may have been dead anyways, unfortunately. They'll probably do it now. Here it goes. Get that concede button ready. Oh, nuts. Hey, I talked about it, we faced it. We know we could do something. Yeah. It is pretty cool to see it. Maybe it is going to be common, but maybe people will get it out of their system and people will bring in some tech or something against it. However, Reckless Rage, yes please. That's going to ping Trapjaw at instant speed, and maybe I could do some more instant speed shenanigans just to help out in this matchup and really cause them some trouble. Do I like Heroic Intervention? Yeah. It's not like I have to save a whole ton of stuff. They're going to do their one thing in one turn, and then I'm going to do my thing to hopefully get them. I think it is the card draw, but Atraxa sometimes is not drawing a whole lot of stuff that even helps them whenever I've faced it. It's never been too bad. I just attack with a Carnage Tyrant sometimes. 7 power, Tyrannix Rex does the trick. I block with Shifting Ceratops. Again, Atraxa is... take that out. Atraxa is part blue, so she doesn't deal anything to Shifting. We give this reach and we just buy some time, hopefully until we find an answer or a way out. And yeah, because she doesn't deal any damage, they don't gain any life. Why do I keep clicking that? I think we can trim Ghalta. 2 Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I'm thinking I just go 4 Reckless Rages. That's okay. That's okay 5 ways. All part of the game. It's nice to see these classic decks and try to see what you can find best, what you like best against the common stuff. I always love that challenge. Never shy away from it. But I do shy away from hands like that and hands like this. Oh, okay. Well, we have to keep it. It does have some of that cheap stuff. We'll give her a go and cross the fingers. Oh, they forced me to... okay. Let's, second land coming up. Cross your fingers. Oh, absolutely. There's a counter to things like this, and that is the concede button. Coming up pretty darn quick. We haven't lost yet, but We're definitely too far behind. Ooh, and the Fable. As it goes, sometimes not a problem. Ugh. Rough, huh? It's not like we didn't have a pretty decent thing to do against that specific deck. Yeah. Well. And there's lots of things that can ping for just a tiny bit of damage. Instant speed, that's all you need with Trapjaw, of course. Deal the damage, exile the thing, no matter how big, no matter if it has indestructible. Doesn't matter, it disappears. Then you protect it. Hey, all it took was getting into a completely different match. Here goes nothing. That's quite fantastic. 2 lands, 2 things for 2, Topiary. Oh, 3 lands as well. Could it be mono blue? Mono blue wizard class, mono blue mill. I definitely think they're going to have a counter spell. I'm going to try for marauding. I'm going to try, well, I was going to try for something for 2. Oh, they don't. Maybe they don't have a, they might not have a counter spell. That would be good. Hey, just using what you got. That can also be a nice challenge. Starting off on a budget, free to play. You're like, ooh, I would like this. I'm gonna work towards this or that. Or I'm gonna try for Thunderherd Migration. Hope they don't have a counter spell. I'll reveal this creature, which they might save a counter spell for, maybe. Hopefully. They didn't counter marauding, so maybe that means Thunderherd is going to happen. Oh, it does. Oh, beautiful stuff indeed. And we also have that protection for Tyvar, so if marauding sticks around, if they try to do something to it, we could stop that from happening, play Regisaur, do a ton of damage, and well, we're off to the races. Okay. What? Do I want to save it? I kind of want to save it. Let's save it. Yeah. Not today. I hope. They might still do something else. That's alright. I'm going to try for Topiary Stomper. Sadly, I have a bunch of mountains. If one of these mountains was a source of green, we would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So this goes back to my point where I hate even 2 mono-red sources of lands. If I had only 1, guaranteed we would be, one of those mountains would make a green. Okay, we need shifting Ceratops. Now we know what it is. The Tolarian Terror Mill, whatchamacallit. Shifting, of course, decimates this deck. We don't start out with it, sadly. But we can do some things. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have another counter spell. Nuts. Well, they did. We're not dead. We have Topiary Stomper, which is going to get us to 7 lands. We'll do some things, I hope. Yeah, just good old mono blue. No. Who knew? A lot of interesting stuff tonight. My. All blue based, at least. Partly. Oof. Well, they don't have a counter spell. That is lovely stuff. So, you know what I gotta go with. Actually, it should be Topiary Stomper. If we play Forerunner, yeah, we get a Dino on top, but we play Topiary, we search for a basic, and it's gonna shuffle that dinosaur off of the top, defeating what Forerunner did. So yes, I almost forgot about that. Topiary first, Forerunner second, boom. There you go. Don't make that same mistake. I think we still should be safe. I mean, we're at 17. We've got two fantastic 4/4 blockers dealing with that Tolarian terror quite nicely. Hopefully they don't get a counter spell here. Nuts. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I don't have that second source of white, sadly. Of course, I could do 2 planes, but you saw how I hate 2 mono red sources, so I definitely don't want 2 mono white sources. The question becomes, possibly Ripjaw. I want that card draw. I want the gas to keep coming. Let's do it. I won't bother attacking. Hey, we have enough to take out the Tolarian terror. Oh, the Polyraptor. Oh, I think I should. I probably should, Victor. 1 single Polyraptor. Either we see it or one of the 4 Forerunners gets the Polyraptor. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah. Probably should have it in just as a backup and out whenever times are getting tough. Yeah. Oh, it does. It does win instantly. Yeah, definitely 1 Polyraptor. I've tried 2, 3, 4. Nah. Probably saving the counter spell for this. Gotta be. Oh, nuts. Yeah, that's alright. We get to attack with the Topiaries. Tolarian Terror certainly is not going to block either, so we get some damage. That's pretty good. It's nice that dinosaurs can have their own instant win. Or win on the next turn, something like that. Guess I could have just attacked with everything. They can't kill us with both things. I would deal 6, 7. Just the 2 Topiaries. I'd rather keep Marauding and Forerunner. I'm still a little worried. I could do something to someone. Looks like they want to. Oh. Brazen Boar, flash it in. Okay, okay. Phew. We're alive. I listened to my gut. We'd be dead if we attacked with everything. Oh, look at that. Cycle those sensors. Get her gone. I sensed they had something. If I attacked with everything there at 1, but they would have had exactly lethal here. 11. Oh, that would not have felt good. There we go. Phew. Phew. I got lucky. I got lucky. Now we'll get him. We'll get him, I think. Oh. Oh. They're dead this turn. Hey. You never know what you're going to get right off the top. Let's play Topiary. Use your counter spell. Do it. And die. Not today, bucko. Got him. Oh, that was lovely stuff. Woo. Oh, you got the beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, no, but going back to your point, Victor, I was like, I should take them down to 1. I should attack for 1, but something felt like it was in the air. That definitely made a whole lot of sense. They only had 8 power. We were at 11. Oh, no. I thought at least dealing 4. We'd lose a Topiary. We'd take them down a decent chunk. I'd hopefully get a Dino, something that could do something. Of course, we got Tyvar's stand and love it. Okay. Well, took a risk. Had a good time. Going to bring in Shifting Ceratops. We drop this and maybe they concede right on the spot. That'd be lovely stuff. We see all the counter spells, the bouncing. Don't need really heroic intervention whatsoever. It's a lot of single target things, so that definitely doesn't make as much sense. Ghalta, yeah. I like the Reckless Rage. Maybe one Ripjaw. Bringing all those Reckless Rages, some more pings on Trapjaw, something at instant speed to, you know, respond to whatever they try to do. Yeah. Yeah, we got shifting, so yeah, I imagine if we get it early, we should be good. Usually that's how it goes. You drop it, you attack once, and the opponent's like, I lose. I may just lose this. I could risk it. Get to the second land for Thunderherd, but I don't have anything for 3. Topiary Stomper is the only thing for 3. That would be lovely. Downhill. Okay. Oh, not so great. Not the best time in the world. Wanted to keep a dinosaur in hand to... go with Thunderherd Migration. Chances are I would have drawn a dino, so I probably could have sent Regisaur to the bottom instead of the second Thunderherd Migration. I mean, Ether Gust... that's not good. No, let's move on. We'll move on. Game 3. Let's get them. Thunderherd wasn't happening. Shifting Ceratops might have eventually happened. Too little, too late. Okay, wow. Night and day, night and day. There we go. 2 lands, a thing for 2, 3, 4. Shifting Ceratops, of course, exactly what I want to do. Hopefully that Delver of Secrets doesn't flip on the first turn. They reveal instant or sorcery off the top of their library. Ooh, nuts. It's always painful whenever that happens. Well, they got make disappear land. Oh, it's a land. Cross your fingers. It's no Ether Gust. No Ether Gust. Land. Do it. Do it. We got him. We got him. We win. They're dead. It's pretty cool when you win on turn 3. Can't attack with shifting, but they can't get out of this. They're mono blue. Everything is blue. Can't target shifting. Shifting flies right past everything. I don't see them. Just keep swinging for 5 and hopefully we don't die. Well, they're going to counter whatever we play. Got to burn it on something. Of course, I could hold shifting up to stop Insectile Aberration from attacking, but I'll just attack. Could have paid the extra 2, I guess. Maybe they didn't sacrifice the aberration, so yeah, I should have paid that extra 2. Tolarian Terror, nuts. That's pretty cool stuff. If we can get another shifting, we might be okay. Or we play some other dino. Oh, we got him. We got him. They didn't counter. We have a blocker for Tolarian Terror. They're dead. Bounce it. Who cares? I think we got him. Maybe we don't. But yeah, definitely if we see another shifting, which it's not without, or it's within the realm of possibility. They probably want to play that Brazen Borrower. Flash it in at the end of our turn, potentially. We'll see. Oh, Reckless Rage actually is going to be stunning. I imagine they have a counter spell. Question is, what do I want to get them to burn it on? Let's go with Ripjaw. I like that. I'd rather Topiary Stomper happen, get an extra land eventually. Use Reckless Rage to take out the Insectile Aberration. And that's got to be it. As long as they don't have Spell Pierce. Crossing my fingers they don't have Spell Pierce. Play it now before they untap, of course. And oh. Gotcha. None of their stuff has haste. They can only deal 5. Unless they can power up Tolarian Terror. Oh, they cannot. Oh, 1-1. 1-1. Heart of the cards. There you go. Ooh. I can't click fast enough. Yes. Oh, shifting Ceratops, of course, is the key there. I knew if I could get it, but of course they have lots of nasty power. Tolarian Terror is nothing to laugh against. It's a common, pretty fantastic for that, so very budget. Mono Blue, of course, would be budget for any of you guys looking for, a deck like that. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard, so naturally it becomes dirt cheap from all the regular stuff you would have been doing anyways. And Insectile Aberration, well, if you can't take it out fast, that damage is going to stack up, and you might not have any way to block it because it is flying. And of course there's lots of instant and sorcery, so there's a very good chance that Delver is going to flip when it comes around on that second turn. And at least I had Reckless Rage, or anything else, at least 1 or 2. Take them out. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Yes, definitely, Victor. Ethers. Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, Explorer is becoming more like Pioneer. Certainly, it's taking a lot longer than people would have guessed, but I was figuring it was going to take a while anyways. This is a fantastic game. It's free to play. You can do fantastic things without spending any money. And you got to appreciate that fact. You have to appreciate the fact that you don't have to spend $60, $70, $80, whatever the price of Shieldred is. You can simply log on, you focus on redeeming for Shieldred. Boom. You save yourself a ton of money. You can't sell out, but you didn't have to have that upfront cost. And if you know the exact deck you want, you'll get it within a couple weeks, maybe. Something like that. There might not be a whole lot of budget considerations, but I am definitely going to be mulliganing this hand. 3 Heroic Interventions. You never know. Okay. Quite a bit better. A lot slower, unfortunately. It is very heroic. It would have been a heroic effort if I had pulled off a win there, but certainly looks better. Hopefully it's nothing too fast. Of course, we're on the play, so we got a little bit better chance to... we got the turn 1 Thoughtseize. It had to happen. Well. Mono Black Aggro, Mono Black Devotion, cheap stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. Interesting. Basic Mono Black enchantments or something. Yes, hashtag not pre-recorded. I should do that. Whenever I don't get it right. I never would have expected this. Mono black aristocrats. However you pronounce it. And we'll play Forerunner. They're stumbling in the land department, so Forerunner grabbing Ripjaw would be stunning stuff. We only have one source of white, so we can't play Trapjaw. I'll try for it. Hopefully Forerunner survives. Hopefully they don't have a Fatal Push, but a permanent would have to leave the battlefield to meet Fatal Push's requirements. Not sure what they're on about. Your guess is as good as mine. Huh. I have heard about it, yes. Yes. Seems pretty interesting. Haven't really looked into it too much, but I am intrigued. Ripjaw to ping some stuff? Maybe. Gonna be pinging something. I say we ping this stuff. We take out at least the Shambling Ghast. They get a treasure, I would imagine. We draw a card. See how it goes. Could be alright. We're not quite dead yet. They certainly could have some removal for Ripjaw here. Yeah, mono black dinky enchantments. That's no fun. I hope. We stop some damage, we draw a card. That's pretty good. Maybe. Oh, it is a rough matchup. But yeah, that Lorcana art is pretty fantastic stuff. I could get to 7 lands, Topiary Stomper, but we've got that Knight of the Ebon Legion to deal with. That is going to be tough to deal with. Yeah, I say we just go for... Yeah, Thunderherd, Topiary. Get to 7. We'll be in heaven if we're still alive. Ripjaw, probably to block Knight of the Ebon Legion. We draw a card, we stop ourselves maybe from just dying. Get the second source of white for a potential Trapjaw Tyrant. Maybe they do have a Fatal Push. If they sacrifice the treasure, that's a permanent leaving the battlefield. They could meet that requirement. It's kind of cool. Having Mickey, though, with Lorcana, however you want to pronounce it. Mickey and all that stuff. My Mickey is going to equip the Embercleave, and he's going to slash at Elsa. And they're going to be waged in a epic battle. Cling to dust. Oh, okay. As long as we survive till next turn, it could be good. Interesting. Gotta be Ripjaw. They draw a card. Yeah, it's rough. We lose a lot. We have Topiary that could stop Knight of the Ebon Legion. They're not going to attack with it, I don't think. Huh. And we may still be dead. Oh, it got bigger. Now the question becomes, is there something good we can do? Forerunner to get the pings going, searching for Trapjaw. I think I like that. I definitely like that. We've got Heroic Intervention to have all these things left behind, which is very, very good. It might help us survive, potentially. I think it should, unless there isn't a second Invoke Despair. Then we're dead. Okay. Well, they got 2 Invoke Despairs, and some of you might say that's not fair. Oh well. Oh, absolutely. I think that was definitely an oversight. It's not something I use a lot, but that's going to change. Maybe I don't need Ghalta whatsoever. I think that would be pretty crazy to cut the queen completely, but you know, maybe I have tons of power. But if I could see keeping one Ghalta. But mono black enchantments. Wacky, Tranquil Frillback to destroy some of those enchantments, I guess. Potentially. I like that Reckless Rage, actually. Now, I'll keep those heroic interventions. I was thinking of trimming them. There's just lots of single target stuff, so heroic intervention maybe not the best, but if it saves the key thing, even if it only saves one thing for that turn, that might be all it takes. Hey, and we get to keep that first hand. Lovely, lovely. Man, I'm excited to use Polyraptor. I have only a single copy. It cost me like, I don't know, quite a bit. Bought it from my local game store, which is nice. It would be fun to start using it. Print up a bunch of Polyraptor proxies, and or just use little mini dinosaur tokens that definitely don't look like Polyraptor. You know, little kid stuff. That'd also be kind of funny. As long as they don't have Thoughtseize, and we get to go with Thunderherd. I was worried. I definitely was worried. Alright. Topiary Stomper. We should grab a mountain. It's got to be a mountain. I almost grabbed the plains, but we need a source of red for Forerunner and Reckless Rage. We technically have two sources of green with Secluded in the forest, so we should still be able to go with Topiary. Hopefully, having an extra land, beautiful stuff. Question becomes, Forerunner to set up next turn to smoke everything. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I think they could take it out, but I just want to do it. Okay. If they don't take it out, it's going to be very bad. That's okay. We lose it. We lose it. Fully expected something like that to happen. That's going to be nice. Topiary. We take out Knight of the Ebon Legion. We're going to wait and see if they sink mana into it. Now we'll get that second source of white. Yes, Knight of the Ebon Legion. They can pay 2 and a black to give it +3/+3 and Death Touch. I think that could be a good possibility. Let's wait and see. Mouse over it, like I'm scared of that happening. Ooh. Well, we're gonna do it now. I think they would discard something else, but they have a. That should be okay. Cost 3. They only have 2. Do they have an enchantment? Oh, we got it. We got it. Good stuff. I think they may have discarded a creature, but maybe they wouldn't have, so just play it safe. Take out that thing. If they want to use removal on Topiary, that's fine by me. It's one less fatal push that could have been used on Ripjaw. Yeah, okay. Well, they got nothing. Good. Very good indeed. Question becomes, will they power up that Evolved Sleeper with the... Oh, they will use that treasure. Okay. I mean, it's still looking pretty rough. We've got Secluded Courtyard. I'll keep that there just in case they draw a Thoughtseize. Would be nice to make them take 2. Power up that Evolved Sleeper. We're going to trade with it. It has Death Touch. That's fine. It's a 4/4. attack with it. You know you wanna. You don't. Well, we had to get flooded at least at some point. Tough. But that mono blue matchup, oh, that was the icing on the cake. That was the best one tonight. Probably going to be the best one tonight. Ah, there you go. Take 2 for nothing. Question becomes, do I want to take... I'm going to stop myself taking 5, get the card draw. We'll see how it goes. No lands. No lands. That is interesting. 6, 7. Oh, can't quite play both of them, unfortunately. I'll definitely play Topiary, or Regisaur. Maybe save the token to block the sleeper, but I think they will at least kill the token. Ah, okay, there you go. Definitely. I'll take it and see what happens. See what we draw. You jinxed it. You jinxed it 5 ways. No, that's all good. All good in the hood. At least Topiary Stomper can attack. It does have vigilance, and we're not left as open. Possibly use Regisaur to finally block that evolved sleeper. Can almost play Polyraptor. 4-8. We could have played Polyraptor. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, Victor. I mean, we've got 8 mana. Polyraptor costs 8. That'd be pretty sweet. Maybe playing the single copy of Polyraptor that I don't have in the deck next turn. Very interesting, though. We've faced all different decks tonight. It's pretty sweet. Always nice when that happens. It's been quite some time since it was 4 in a row. 5 in a row. I'm pretty sure it was 5 Rakdos in a row. One of them might have been sacrificed, but still. Crazy. That might have been more towards the end of the month when people are trying to push and get to a higher rank, which I guess being in Platinum does mean you face some wacky stuff, but still in Mythic, you can't drop out of Mythic, so once people get there, they do a lot of crazy stuff that, well, you may have seen at the lower ranks. Maybe they have another fatal push. Nuts. Okay, good. I like it. I don't like it. Okay, that's hey, that's good. That's good. All right, I don't do it often. We're gonna do a live deck updating. I gotta scratch that itch. I need Polyraptor. Polyraptor, where art thou? Let's get him. 1 copy. Maybe if I like it so much, I'd go up to 2. But again, you either see the Polyraptor or one of the 4 Forerunners gets it. Yeah. Show me the Polyraptor. Show me the wins. Adding Polyraptor. You get a Polyraptor, and you get a Polyraptor, and you get a Polyraptor. And you lose, and you lose, and you lose. Like that Oprah clip where she gives everybody a car. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Whew. That'd be nice. Got to replace my car at some point. It's getting close to 10 years old. That's close enough. There we go. 1 copy. Guess I could trim Raging Swordtooth. I kind of like the single copy. I actually had 4 copies of this. It enters, it pings the enraged dinos, but it does 1 damage to everything, plus Forerunner potentially is 2 damage in total with 1 dino entering. Of course, we have to make room for Polyraptor. Yeah, I've never been interested in a truck. My car is pretty small. I don't think I've ever shown you guys my car. I'm not going to show you the inside at the moment, but yeah. Chevrolet Sonic 2015. Hatchback. It's good on gas. I pretty much have to roll down the hill where I live into town. The one intersection, I go up the road a bit, a 5-minute drive to work. Previously it was an hour and 15 minutes one way, so 2.5 hours minimum round trip every single day. Now it's like 10. That's the life. Northern Alberta winters are rough. Yeah, I hear that. I like snow, winter, whatever it is. It could be winter all the time, and well, actually no, not winter all the time, but it could be even longer, and I wouldn't be upset because it keeps out the hoodlums, the riffraff, and you don't have your raccoons getting into your garbage, which is a pretty big problem where I'm at. I have rocks and boulders. Sometimes I have upwards of 80 pounds, maybe more, on top of my garbage cans. And it's nice watching on my camera the little raccoons trying to paw at the boulder. Sometimes there's a whole family. Then I see them on the camera. I go up to the window, I tap on it. They all turn their heads and we stare at each other, and yeah, marauding. I was thinking of Thunderherd, but I want to go Forerunner next turn. And yeah, then they run away. Some of them aren't too fast because they're kind of big. That's how it goes. Spiders. Oh, spiders are bad too. But yes, a raccoon party. It often, unfortunately, is. However, I think we got them pretty good. We got Forerunner. We ping all the dinky things. I like Ripjaw. Draw 2 cards next turn. Hey, they can't stop this marauding, at least. Things are going to get more powerful. Hopefully they don't have ossification to exile. Well, at least we will be left with one thing. Brutal Cathar as well. Anointed Peacekeeper. Well, they're going to be naming Heroic Intervention, that's for sure. It's fine by me. We're going to take out some stuff. It's got to be Heroic Intervention. Costs us 2 more to cast it, so we still could cast it because we have the 4th land, but we're certainly going with Ripjaw. Big time. I like paying 3 for a 4/5, draw 2 cards, and possibly even more later on if Ripjaw is blocked or it does block. Hey, that's okay. It's going to be all uphill from here, I hope. Ugh, another Thunderherd Migration. That's not so fun. Tyvar Stando. That is very, very nice. Now what might they block? Who with who? Let's see. At the very least, I get to save somebody from a potential future ossification. That's okay. Play that Brutal Cathar. Target Ripjaw. Lights out. Or another Anointed Peacekeeper. Hopefully that's not the case. Oh, they're going to do something. Someone. Oh, ossification. What you going to target? Oh, marauding. That's interesting. Yeah. We'll save it. I like it. I hope. Yeah. I figured they were going to target Ripjaw. They're not going to attack with the... Oh my goodness. This is beautiful stuff. We got to save 4 for Heroic Intervention, of course. Yeah. We just get to keep attacking with the Ripjaw. I'm going to do that. And hope they don't get Brave the Elements anytime soon. Probably have something up their sleeve. Yeah, we got 2 blockers. That's nice. Thalia's Lieutenant unfortunately going to 2 toughness. Hopefully I don't get any more Thunderherd migrations. Sometimes that's just how it goes. You get stuff that's either a land or stuff that gets you a land. Mono white humans doing its thing. Don't even have a source of white yet for that Trapjaw, so you see how it can be kind of rough, especially if we draw it. It's not so bad. I get a double block, Marauding plus Forerunner. We get to take out Coppercoat Vanguard, save both of those creatures. Very good indeed. I hope. Heroic Intervention, everybody's indestructible. We take down a lot of their total power. It's fine by me. It's going to help a little bit. It's going to help quite a bit. Oh my goodness. This is what it's all about. Ping everything for 2. We draw a bunch of cards. Yes, please. Let's do it. Let's do it. We don't lose Regisaur Alpha. We do lose the token because Forerunner will ping it and Marauding will ping it. That's how it has to be. We want to take out that hopeful initiate for sure. And drop everybody else lower and draw 2 cards. Light them up, yes. It may not be enough. I mean, we still are. Oh, another Regisaur. Would be nice if I could play them both in a turn. Take it. Oh, and the Heroic Intervention to boot. That's okay. Now the question becomes, what do I want to attack with? They have 2 Mutavaults, so that's 4 damage right there. We do have lethal if I attacked with Marauding and Ripjaw. One thing would have to block. Adeline makes a little thing. Nah, I don't think we can do it, unfortunately. Well, they certainly want to get rid of Adeline. Or Thalias. I think at the most it would be the Anointed Peacekeeper. Ripjaw is so good there. Oh my goodness. Fantastic stuff. Ripjaw at the very least would maybe stop Anointed Peacekeeper. Something like that. Adeline is 4 toughness. Stops it. Okay. No attacks. No. I mean, 4 power, boom. If they have nothing to deal with Ripjaw, it's not going to be a pretty sight. Yeah, well, this could be good. Oh, they're going to go for it. Maybe they have Brave the Elements with that Castle Ardenvale. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They could have Brave the Elements. Strange. Yeah. I'll trade with her. I'm fine with that. We're going to ping a bunch of stuff. We don't get to take out the Mutavaults, unfortunately. Oh! Ripjaw is so good, you just draw a second one. That's pretty sweet. Get him. Hopefully get a land that is another source of white and go Trapjaw and start exiling to our heart's content. That's got to make them feel pretty bad. Maybe they want to go Brave the Elements here. Naming red, giving protection to all their stuff. Oh, they don't? Okay. Hey, we took out that dinky little human. Good. I like it. Yeah. Oh, all right. It would be nice to get rid of Anointed Peacekeeper. It is kind of painful and annoying. That Heroic Intervention is costing 4. If we could definitely be maybe more aggressive. Probably not this turn. Possibly if we draw another Regisaur. Ooh, we could do a lot of stuff. Or another land, I was saying. Ping Ripjaw 2 more times, we would lose it. Yeah. Dino might, absolutely. Oh, Forerunner, Ripjaw, you know it. You love it. However, there is times where it's rough. You want Forerunner's trigger to happen 4 or 5 times in a row. Of course, it can only hit itself 3 times, but you can use Heroic Intervention, give everybody indestructible before you would do that final point of damage. Before Ripjaw would go down, maybe I had 2 up here. I could go Heroic Intervention for 2. I can't right now, but Heroic Intervention for 2, and then I follow up with another 4 for Regisaur, ping a bunch of stuff, but a decent amount doesn't die. And then it's powered up, and then I still get to attack, and maybe the opponent is completely open. However, we can't do anything right now, so it's got to be that Thunderherd Migration. You know, where is that Trapjaw when you need it? If we get Trapjaw, it certainly would be all over. Well, maybe they got something for someone. It seems to be the case. Certainly one of the Mutavaults would trade with Marauding Raptor. That was all but guaranteed. I don't want that to happen. Attack with that Peacekeeper. You know you wanna. Excuse me. Interesting. Still don't know why they're making the Mutavault a creature. Do I want to draw a card? I kind of want to draw a card. I don't want to take 7. No. We'll maybe do a lot of good stuff, and this could be the thing that draws me that Trapjaw. It could be 2 down. But I get the thing that's above Trapjaw, and we're off to the races. Oh. Okay. We take out Coppercoat Vanguard. It is 2 toughness with the Regisaur Alpha. I love it. Oh no, I love this. I think. Ooh, no. We gotta go with Regisaur. Gotta take him down in power. I think that's gonna be better. Again, that pesky Peacekeeper. If it costs 2, man. We could save Regisaur. No. We have to take out the Coppercoat Vanguard. Or do I want to save Regisaur? That's a good question. I could get Polyraptor next turn. Then would get to attack with all those Polyraptors that turn because Regisaur gives them haste. Nah, I'm already committed to it. I already did the Forerunner thing once. Oh yeah, what am I saying? This Forerunner grabs Polyraptor. They have to win next turn or else they die. Oh, Polyraptor is hilarious. Nobody thinks somebody is going to be using it actually legitimately. They're not going to dive deep into making it work the best possible way, but maybe we see it right now. I think it's legit. Of course, everybody got their time with it in Standard. Yes, in Standard there is Forerunner and Polyraptor. Ooh, they made a bunch of tokens. It's not a serious thing. Nah, I think it's pretty decent. Okay, let's watch them squirm. I'll block with 1 Forerunner. That's perfectly fine. I'll block with all the Forerunners. Well, I'll block with Marauding and a Forerunner. We'll see. I don't think they can kill us next turn. They would have to, again, attack with everything. Yeah, even both Mutavaults. Currently they have 10 power with the Lieutenant and the Peacekeeper, plus the Mutavaults is only 14, and I can use one Forerunner to block the Lieutenant. So I think we got him. I think we got him, as long as there's no Brave the Elements. Man, oh, this is like, who would have thought mono white humans with Forerunner Polyraptor dinos? Die more. That's where it's at for the opponent. We just gotta sit, wait, and cross your fingers. Yeah. Spicy. Toe to claw, biting off those toes and whatever else. Oh, this is whew. Good game. They're tapped out. Oh yeah, no. I'm taking that 7. We're gonna get doubled. Oh my goodness, folks. There you go. A treat for the ages. Now we get to make infinite Polyraptors, but we get to turn it off whenever we want. I'm going to just keep saying good game until they pack it in. Oh, this is a beautiful sight indeed. We're going to make, how much do you want? Of course, this is live. It's not like I'm playing forever to do a cool thing. Oh, I'm playing best of one with the hand smoothing algorithm. Let's do it. I don't know. I'll take a vote. How many tokens do you guys want to see? I'm just gonna. I could see a lot. 20, 100, 200. Yeah, I could see a pretty big marauding. Can make a marauding a 103. Ooh. I should maybe clip this. This is pretty cool stuff. Yeah, keep mousing over it. I can do this all day. Oh, there we go. Oh, love it. Let the Raptors flow. Enough to win. Enough to win. We certainly had enough to win there. But anytime I would have pinged it, say I had 26 Polyraptors, boom, it's 26 times 2. It's 1 ping on each Polyraptor that is out. And yes. Oh, get them. Show mono white humans a premier top fantastic deck where it's at. How do I turn? Okay, this is a very good question, because lots of people are like, oh, I'm going to make infinite Polyraptors with Marauding Raptor. You do that, but you can't turn it off. This just always happens. It goes into an infinite loop. That's it. You lose because of a draw, because you can't stop this interaction. However, Forerunner is the way to stop it. You have Forerunner, you get a chance to respond and stop. It asks you to trigger whenever Marauding pings a Polyraptor. You just never do that. You keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until you have enough. You do a Forerunner ping. Boom. Eventually you do 3 Forerunner pings, which kills the Marauding, which stops the combo. You have 100 Polyraptors, whatever you want. So right now, I could have done 2 Forerunner pings. More Polyraptors would have been made. I just do 1 more Forerunner ping. However, it would have been a lot more than 1. The Forerunner would have pinged 15 Polyraptors. 15 would have entered at once, but I had 2 Forerunners, so that would have been 30 Forerunner triggers. And all those Polyraptors, it would have just gone exponentially super infinite. Marauding would have died because, well, you only need to do 3 damage with the Forerunner. But then we have, what, 27 triggers? 2. You can do the math. 27 times 2 times 2 times 2 times this. Compounding. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I'm glad I explained that a little bit. Hopefully it's more clear. The Polyraptor, well, they stem from both. The Marauding you use to make a bunch. Then you use Forerunner to make a bunch more and kill the Marauding with eventually 3 Forerunner triggers. Beautiful. This hand, not so much. Yeah, package that. You have to have some way to turn off the Polyraptor combo. Forerunner of the Empire probably is the best bet, as we saw. Is this going to be fast? Well, I'm going to try it. We've got Marauding with Secluded Courtyard. It does make a red for a dinosaur and, 2 sources of green for Ripjaw. Technically a source of white for Trapjaw if we get there. Oh yeah, all the guys die. The Forerunners will die. The Marauding will die. But you're sitting on those 30, 40 Forerunner trigger stacks. So the first one happens, 1 damage to the 30. It makes 60. And then the next one happens, 1 damage to 60. Makes 60. 1 damage to 120. You get 240. 1 damage to 240, 500, 1,000, 2,000. There you go. Pretty cool stuff. Next level, dinosaur details, tips and tricks. Use it sometime. Yeah, the Thalia, not too bad. We have mostly creatures, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Hopefully there's no ossification. If, we get 1 ping from Ripjaw, it's going to be good. No Brutal Cathar. They got something. Portable Hole, also very good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, a little bit too slow. Well, we might be losing this one. I mean, it doesn't get a much better win than that. 1 more land next turn. Maybe we can buy some time with a Ripjaw. Okay, we're getting somewhere. No? All hope is not lost. Ripjaw does stop Thalia from attacking, maybe. Well, they got it. Ossification is very good stuff. Maybe I should bring in... I'm going to bring in Brotherhood's End, I think. Oh, I'll try another Ripjaw. We'll see. They could just have a whole stack of ossifications in their hand. Ugh. Or Giant Killer. Giant Killer also does the trick. I'm going to try it for Forerunner. You never know. Let's do Regisaur instead. We get 2 triggers. We could take out Thalia, possibly Thalia's Lieutenant if Forerunner is still living. Maybe they've burnt all their answers. Or they have that. Elspeth. Archangel Elspeth. What does she do? Creates a soldier. Okay. Well, that's not good. Ooh, I really needed a source of white. If we had a source of white, boom. Exile, Thalia. Yeah. That's too bad. Any way to get out of this? No, unfortunately not. So I may want to increase the sources of white. That's also something to keep in mind. As I mentioned at the start of this, maybe I have enough, maybe I don't. Certainly doing so, that would have helped quite a bit. And maybe I could just not use Brotherhood's End, go for that single target interaction. Forerunner, pinging stuff for a little bit, plus the Trapjaw Tyrant's exile is enough to keep creature things at bay. Then I don't have to feel so bad getting more sources of light or unclaimed territory. That I think would be a pretty natural fit. Trim, Karplusan Forest. That taps for a red or a green, but unclaimed territory basically taps for a mana of any color often enough because there is so many dinos. Certainly would be nice to get Trapjaw more consistently. Really reduce the chances of that happening. We have a Karplusan Forest here, so if I had switched Karplusan Forest with unclaimed territory, we would have gotten that Trapjaw Tyrant down that turn and maybe potentially saved ourselves. Heroic Intervention, don't exactly need that. We're actually sideboarding this time. Hey, exciting stuff. We're not forgetting Tranquil Frill back. Maybe. And one Brotherhood Zen. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, wow. Wow, absolutely instant. We don't have a source of red for Reckless Rage, unfortunately. I may go Thunderherd Migration. Just because they could have the Portable Hole, Ossification, Brutal Cathar that would deal with Marauding. If I go with Thunderherd first, I'm at 4 mana on turn 3. I can go Marauding for 2. I can have 1 red for Reckless Rage and 1 green left for Tyvar's to protect Marauding. We'll do that. Oh, we got a source of white done. Good stuff. I'm liking the looks of this. Hopefully they're waiting, ready and waiting with an answer for Marauding. That would be beautiful. No, I think they're going to do something big time. Now we'll make sure the auto tapper doesn't screw us up. Good, it's using both secluded courtyards. Yes. I think we should be safe. Brutal Cathar. Ossification, you know you want it. It seems pretty good. We've got removal, we've got protection. We're going to do something to him. Adeline, hey, 1 red, Adeline goes down. Oh man, that's really too bad. Gotcha. And they're not going to bother attacking with the recruitment officer, which is also pretty good. Ooh, a Forerunner. Oh, no. Yeah, it's got to be that source of red. I can't leave another red up for Reckless Rage. I don't have enough. So you can see how the mana gets a little bit awkward if it's something that isn't a dinosaur. Do I want Trapjaw? I kind of want Trapjaw. Let's do it. They would have to take out both Marauding and Forerunner to stop Trapjaw from exiling one thing. If they don't take out either, it's just going to be downhill from there. Don't think they can do anything for one. Make use of Marauding if, in fact, Marauding does go down next turn to something. They haven't done a whole lot. I bet they have an answer for somebody, or both. Portable Hole on Marauding, Ossification on Forerunner, perhaps. Oh, that's good. That's good. We still have Reckless Rage. Beautiful. Fine by me. Oh, look at that. We take out Recruitment Officer with the Forerunner ping. Brutal Cathar. Boom, we get Marauding. We don't have to ping again. Oh my goodness, this is gross. This is gross. Nah, who cares? We'll get it back. Again, there's why you need protection for Trapjaw. They're going to use their removal on it 100%. Yeah. Boom. Pingo. I hope there's no Brave the Elements. They have one. Well, good. Good. I was worried. Can't play Ghalta, unfortunately, but we'll still chip away for one. And hope we can get her done. We could draw another one of the 3 Trapjaws that are still in. Regisaur, Ripjaw to draw a bunch. Who knows what. Raydan, not a problem. Non-creature spells your opponents cast, well. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ghalta is 8. I would only have 7 mana, unfortunately. 6 lands, Stomping Ground. Rough. You never know what you're going to get, though. We could get a lot of things that I would be happy with. But it seems to be going pretty good. They haven't played a whole lot of creatures. We're still at a pretty healthy 18. There's that portable hole. Nuts. Maybe I should do a couple Tranquil Throwbacks. Would be nice. Make some 1/1s. Hopefully we smoke them. Not quite. Forerunner. Grab that Trapjaw. I was almost going to grab Polyraptor, but I only have 7 lands. Polyraptor is not reduced, so it costs 8. Couldn't have played him. That would have been very feel bad. Even if they... Yeah. We'll take out the little tokens. We'll exile Raydan. They have to have something for Trapjaw at instant speed. Hopefully it's no Giant Killer or Destroy Evil. That's about all they have. Wow, this is still the same match. I know sometimes I get it confused. It's taken a while, but it's been well worth it. But mono white overall. The past 2 nights, it was 2 mono whites. They're dead. We got them. They're just dead. They're just dead. How do they win? Look at this. This is... Oh my goodness. Boom. Chomp them. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Seems good. Seems pretty darn good. Get her back. Who cares? I swept them. I swept them enough, I hope. We're still out of range of Ghalta, unfortunately. I'll pay 1, pretend like I don't have a dinosaur in hand. Maybe I have protection for these things, but yeah, you get a wee bit flooded. Maybe I could trim some of that ramp and I'd still get there. A pretty clean sweep. We're still healthy-ish, at least. That wedding festivity is pretty good, though. Giving all their creatures +1/+1. That damage is going to add up. Oh, okay. My goodness. I think I may trim some Thunderherd Migrations. I don't know. Okay. Trapjaw. Regisaur Alpha. We have 1 turn. 6. 1 turn. If it's Trapjaw, we might get him. If it's not... oh. Okay, well. That changes things. A lot. Gotta do it. Have everything. No, Raydan also. No, we do get him. 4 damage. Raydan goes down. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Oh, phew. Phew. There goes nothing. Oh, dirty. Where's back to nature when you need it? Oh, Mutavault, exactly lethal. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff indeed. I like it. Yeah. We tried. Got a few too many lands. We were off of Ghalta for a while. No, that's okay. That's okay. You saw exactly the fantastic potential. What can happen? That was a very good case, I think, for this variation. Make some tweaks, though. Oh, very interactive games, yeah. Don't get to end on a positive note, but it was still positive overall. Always a good time, especially when super fun stuff happens there. Man, that mono blue match, mono white, hey, there's a lot to think about. Up the sources of white, up some instant speed interaction. I still like all that protection. Very nice to, save a key thing. Maybe it's a marauding. That's going to help the Polyraptor combo that you assemble, and boom. I think it's fairly legitimate. More legitimate than not. It's got some legs and teeth. Yeah. All right. 5 ways, Victor. Anybody else watching right now or later on, if you're watching this a year from now, weeks, months from now, have a good rest of your time zone. Take a bite out of that like button, certainly after tonight. Very exciting stuff indeed. Yeah. Have a good start of your weekend or whenever it is. Hopefully you had a good day, good morning, evening, or afternoon. See you next time. My daughter just woke up.